Hello, hello everyone. Good morning. It is 10:15 here in Texas. So today I want to go over three phrases that you heard as a boy that block you from healthy love. And not only healthy love, but also from happiness and long-lasting love and life fulfillment and joy. So here are the phrases. Boys don't cry. I'll give you a reason to cry. And be a man. Buck up. Be a man. Stop crying. You don't have a reason to cry. Boys don't cry. Don't be a pussy, right? And what that tells little boys is that it's not masculine to cry. It's not masculine to be vulnerable. It's not masculine to have weaknesses or have feelings. And what I'm here to say today is that boys don't cry, but men do. Healthy men do, right? And when I say that, I don't mean, someone that just loses it all the time and can't get anything done because they're so emotional, right? I'm not talking about that because that's kind of the other end of the spectrum. What I mean is when you push through, when you gaslight yourself, when you gaslight the people around you, when you let the people around you gaslight you. Okay? That's what I mean. When you are legitimately going through something, when you're legitimately being abused or mistreated or manipulated, and you tell yourself, "It's fine. I'm fine. I can handle it. I'm strong enough. I'll just change this, or I'll just change that, or I'll just solve this problem, or I'll just solve that problem, and it'll handle it. It'll fix it. I can handle it." When you do that, you are invalidating your feelings. And your feelings often are indicators of what's wrong and what's right in your life. Now, they're not facts, right? Because it could be something that's triggering you from when you were 3, right? But it doesn't mean that you don't listen to them, because what it is your body speaking to you, telling you that there's something there to heal. Maybe it's in this present moment, in this current relationship that you're in. Or like I said, maybe it's something from when you were 3. So here's the thing. We have created a society in which men experience incredible amounts of shame around their feelings to the point where they repress them. And men are almost 4 times as likely as women to commit suicide. And I think it's directly related to this. I think it's directly related because you're not allowed to express. So what do? When you have feelings, you push them down and push them down and push them down, or you blow up. But the thing is, if you were to blow up at the level that you really want to blow up sometimes because things just get so crazy, you might go to jail, right? So that's not even an option. So what do? You repress. And I'm getting that number, by the way, from the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. That was the latest numbers they have from 2019. And the exact number is that men are 3.63 times more likely than women to commit suicide. Almost 4 times more likely. So when we don't allow ourselves to feel our feelings, they come out as angry outbursts, health issues, because your body keeps the score. Great book, look it up. Health issues. We attract partners who don't care about our feelings because we don't even care about our feelings. And it also creates double lives, where you're cheating on someone behind their back because you don't want to express your feelings and how you really feel to that person that you're actually, monogamous with, supposedly monogamous with. It creates addictions like work addictions, porn addictions, alcohol addictions, anything to escape the uncomfortable feelings because you're not allowing yourself to feel them. So what do? We escape, or we repress, or both, right? We freak out, have an angry outburst, or we figure out how to escape. And even an angry outburst is a form of escape. That's still escaping your feelings because you're getting the energy out of your body and you're making it someone else's problem instead of feeling it. And there are lots of healthy ways to do that. just not at another person, which tends to be what we want to do in those moments, if that's our choice of expression. So here's what I want you to do. If this is you, I want you to ask yourself, what do I need right now? What do I need right now? Not everyone else, not my boss, not my partner, not my kids. What do I need right now? Even if what you need is just permission from yourself to ask yourself that question. I also want you to give yourself an hour a day in the morning if possible, just for you. Wake up earlier if you need to, if you've got, little ones that need you. If you wake up, and you have to get going during the day, or in the morning for a job, wake up an hour earlier and give yourself an hour to exercise, to meditate, to do yoga, to journal, to, whatever it is, kickbox. Do something to ground yourself and also be aware of your internal world and what's going on for you and how you feel. I also want you to, when you have a lot to process, like when there's something really big going on, to take time for yourself to go process. So women tend to process by talking, and men do not process like that. Men need space, they need time. Unfortunately, this can get really, really unhealthy. So be careful with this one, because it can also become a form of escape, right? Like, I'm just going to go away for a while and think, right? And that can just be the pattern, but you don't come back and actually take action. So when you go off and process, figure out, how am I feeling right now? When's the first time I felt this way? And it was probably childhood. And really allow yourself to go in and feel all of those feelings. You could comfort your inner child. There's lots of inner child meditations on YouTube. Allow yourself to feel all of those uncomfortable feelings. Figure out what the facts are, the facts of the situation, how you're showing up, how the other person is showing up, and figure out some possible solutions to the problem. And then once you've processed all of that, you felt your feelings, you figured out a solution, doesn't mean it has to be the solution that ends up happening. You can obviously include other people in the solution, but that you at least come to the problem with an idea of how to fix it. And when you go back to the problem, when you go back to the situation, share with that person, this is what I'm seeing, this is how I'm feeling, this is how I think we can solve it. Do you have any ideas? What do you think? And at the end of the day, let's say if it's your relationship, you get to be the one that gets to be super emotionally grounded after you've processed. So you can, I think, in my opinion, be better at actually making that final decision. It's important to get her feedback too. But once you've processed, once you've considered all the options, once you've considered all the variables, she is going to have lots and lots of emotional waves, right? So you get to be the one to say, okay, I see it clearly. I've processed. I've thought about it. This is what we're going to do. It doesn't mean that you don't listen to her what she needs though first, right? And figure out what the best solution is from there. But first, you need to know how you're feeling so you don't get caught up in how she's feeling. And the last piece here is to, oh, sorry. And an example of that would be like to go to a cabin, go to the beach, go for a walk, anything, go to work out in your garage, anything just to get removed from the situation enough to process and feel how you're feeling. And the last one is to ask for support from professionals who can guide you without judgment. So the last thing you want is to talk to someone about your feelings who's going to continue to invalidate them or shame you for them. That's the very last thing you want. So be sure that whatever professional you talk to is completely non-judgmental, can hold space for you, can listen and guide you without telling you what to do, but guide you to your own truth, guide you to your own feelings, guide you to your own internal world, and help you feel safe in doing so. Because you've been told, probably, if you're like most boys, that boys don't cry, or, be a man, suck it up. So it's about finding someone that can help you reprogram that and relearn, or learn even for the first time, how to validate your own feelings, how to feel your own feelings, how to not react from your feelings, because those are two different things, and what to do when, you're overwhelmed, and how to process that in a really healthy way. Okay, let me check comments here. All right, guys. Well, I hope you guys have a great week. I will talk to you later. And if you want to book a call with me, I'll drop the link below, or you can go to my business page and click book now. Either way, send me a DM. There's plenty of ways to get in touch with me. I'll talk to you later.